Today, the world knows Nikola Tesla for electricity generation, but he also made several terrifying inventions that are hard to believe. In 1898, Tesla claimed to have invented a small mechanical oscillator that, when attached to the iron beam of a building under construction, caused vibrations so intense that people in the surrounding area thought an earthquake had struck. While this story has been exaggerated over time, it's based on Tesla's real experiments with mechanical oscillators and resonance. This raises a fascinating question. How could a relatively small device cause such dramatic effects? The secret lies not in brute strength, but in resonance and frequency, concepts Tesla mastered long before many of his contemporaries. In reality, Tesla wasn't trying to create an earthquake device. He was working on a revolutionary project to transfer energy wirelessly from one place to another, without wires and at minimal cost. Imagine a world where electricity flows through the air just like Wi-Fi. This was Tesla's vision, and it's astounding to think how much of our modern technology aligns with his theories, from wireless power charging to communication systems. Most of Tesla's life was spent studying frequencies and vibrations. He had an extraordinary ability to visualize and understand phenomena in this field that many others struggled to comprehend. His idea was to create a device that would generate electromagnetic waves at a specific frequency and transmit them through the earth. These waves would be received by another device elsewhere, which would decode the frequency and convert it into usable energy or electrical current. While this concept didn't come to fruition in Tesla's lifetime, it laid the groundwork for many modern wireless technologies. Now here's something intriguing. Our planet has natural electromagnetic resonances, often referred to as the Schumann resonances, with a fundamental frequency of about 7.83 Hertz. While Tesla didn't discover these, they were first predicted mathematically by Winfried Otto Schumann in 1952. He did theorize about the Earth's electrical properties and how they could be harnessed. Tesla's understanding of these forces was far ahead of his time, leading to both admiration and skepticism from his peers. People often dismissed Tesla's ideas as eccentric or impractical, but eventually, his work spoke for itself. In our daily lives, there's hardly anything that doesn't have Tesla's influence, from the electricity in our homes to the principles behind our global communication systems. But have we really stopped to consider just how much Tesla shaped the world as we know it? Before Tesla, transmitting electricity over long distances was incredibly inefficient. Direct current, DC, championed by Thomas Edison, could only be transmitted a few kilometers before significant power loss occurred. But Tesla invented and perfected the alternating current, AC system, the very technology that powers our homes and cities today. This was a turning point, not just for Tesla's career, but for the future of humanity. Suddenly, electricity wasn't limited to short distances. With AC power, it could be transmitted over hundreds of kilometers, lighting up entire industries and cities. But what many people don't realize is that Tesla didn't stop with AC power. He also made significant contributions to the development of hydroelectric power systems. While he didn't invent hydroelectric power itself, his AC system made large-scale hydroelectric plants feasible. Today, hydroelectric power produces about 16% of the world's electricity and is a major renewable energy source in many countries. This was one of the first instances where humanity learned to harness the power of nature on such a massive scale. And yet, despite all of these monumental achievements, Tesla's name is often overshadowed by other inventors like Thomas Edison, who ironically opposed Tesla's AC system before eventually adopting it. Now consider this. Tesla was granted over 300 patents in his lifetime, many for inventions we use daily. However, only a fraction of his ideas ever saw practical application. Why is that? What prevented Tesla from fully realizing his dreams? For instance, after revolutionizing electricity with alternating current, Tesla wanted to take things further. His next great ambition was to transport electricity wirelessly, just as we do with wireless communication today. What if we could charge our phones, power our homes, and run entire cities without wires? Tesla believed it was possible, and he devoted the latter part of his life to making it a reality. But Tesla had one significant problem: funding. Although he had incredible ideas, he lacked the financial resources to bring them to life. He took his wireless electricity concept to J.P. Morgan, a financier who was intrigued by the idea and agreed to fund him with $150,000 equivalent to about $4.6 million today. Tesla began conducting experiments to develop a system that could transmit electricity wirelessly. One of his key projects was the Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive structure designed to demonstrate long-distance wireless power transmission. However, the people living near the Wardenclyffe site in Long Island, New York, were not as enthusiastic as Tesla. The tower's size and purpose concerned them, and many complained. Tesla's experiments in Colorado Springs had already garnered attention and some alarm, with his high-voltage experiments causing spectacular electrical discharges visible for miles. Tesla believed that with the Wardenclyffe Tower, he could send wireless electricity worldwide. He envisioned a future where anyone, anywhere could tap into Earth's energy without wires. But this dream clashed with the business interests of his primary backer, J.P. Morgan. Here's the twist. Morgan was heavily invested in the electric power industry as it existed at the time. When Morgan realized that Tesla's invention could potentially disrupt the entire electrical infrastructure, he withdrew his funding and discouraged other investors from backing Tesla. What could Tesla do? Without financial support, his project was left unfinished. For the rest of his life, Tesla carried the dream of free wireless electricity. When he died, much of his research and personal belongings were confiscated by the US government, some of which remained classified for years. Even today, many people speculate about what secrets might be hidden in those files, though it's important to note that most of Tesla's work has since been declassified and studied by scientists. As researchers continue to explore the potential of wireless power transmission, it's becoming clear that Tesla may have been ahead of his time. Everything in the universe has electromagnetic properties, and by understanding these properties, energy can potentially be transferred wirelessly. For instance, take two tuned circuits of the same resonant frequency. If you excite one, the other will begin to resonate in harmony, even though they aren't physically connected. Tesla's vision of wireless energy transfer was based on similar principles, though scaling it up to a global level presents enormous challenges. Beyond wireless electricity, Tesla had numerous other inventions and ideas that continue to intrigue scientists and the public. Take the death ray, for example. In the 1930s, Tesla claimed to have developed a particle beam weapon that could generate an intense, focused beam of energy. While his claims of its power were likely exaggerated, the concept behind it wasn't entirely far-fetched. Today, directed energy weapons are a reality, though they work on different principles than Tesla's proposed device. Then there was his idea of a thought camera, a device capable of capturing images of human thoughts. While this device never materialized and remains in the realm of science fiction, it was one of many groundbreaking ideas Tesla had about the potential of the human mind and its interaction with electromagnetic phenomena. These ideas may sound far-fetched, but consider this. Tesla's inventions formed the basis for many technologies that didn't become mainstream until decades later. Radio communication, X-rays, and even the principles behind radar were all rooted in Tesla's work. Yet Tesla never sought personal wealth from his inventions. He could have become one of the richest men in the world by patenting and commercializing his discoveries. Instead, he died with little money to his name in a hotel room, more concerned with his ideas than with personal gain. Tesla's death on January 7, 1943, is surrounded by some mystery, as are many aspects of his life. While officially ruled as natural causes, conspiracy theories have persisted due to the secretive nature of some of his work and the fact that the US government did take an interest in his papers after his death. However, it's important to note that there's no credible evidence of foul play in Tesla's death. What was Tesla really working on in his final years? Were there other technologies hidden away in those confiscated documents? What else did he discover about electromagnetic phenomena that we're only now beginning to understand? Perhaps only time and continued scientific research will tell. Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." This quote encapsulates his approach to science and invention, Could it be that Tesla had insights so profound that the world wasn't ready for them in his time? How do you think our lives would change if Tesla's vision of wireless energy had become a reality?